Hey guys, and welcome to round 2 of Battle of the Champions. So here we are on the grid in Bahrain. We're again in our Williams. We've got Worms on pole and Callum in third position. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're waiting for them to go out, and there they are. They're out, and away we go. We're going to better start than Worms very slightly on the initial, and then a much better second phase of the start. We didn't even use any curves to get to that point, and now we just squeeze a little bit of curves, so we're fully side by side. We pinch it to the apex so Callum doesn't have any ideas with a dive bomb, and we just run it out of road. So we've maintained position. Then moving later on, we get a bit of oversteer out of the hairpin in sector 2, and now coming into the very tricky double left. Again in sector 2, we just about hook up the apex. We run slightly wide. That's going to give Worms a much better run down this first DRS straight. We squeeze into the inside. He uses a bit of the concrete there, but gets through. But it's going to compromise his entry to the next corner, but we can't quite tuck it into the apex, so we haven't really got that much of an advantage. But again, he sticks tight, so we're going to tuck it down the inside. No, we decide to go round the outside, maybe go for a switchback. We miss the apex again. That means Callum's come absolutely out of nowhere and has taken us. Is he going to go past Worms as well? We get a slipstream from Callum, and we've overtaken Worms, and we tuck it up the inside of Callum as well into the final corner, and we get a little bit of rear locking, and we just run him out of road there. And we've got the lead, but Worms is there, but we've got a lot of curves, and we've got rich mix, and we've got 1-1 wings, so we've maintained position, or rather gained the position down that penultimate straight there. And now into turn 1, we seem to have braked very early, and Worms has got all of the advantage he lost on the straight back in a braking zone, and now the 2 behind are side by side. They've got more speed out of coming into turn 4. We tuck it into the apex, use first gear to get a bit of rotation in the car. Now again into turn 10, we've run very wide though. Is that going to give Worms another run down this straight? It's still no DRS because we're only on lap 2. We move over to the inside. Callum's there as well. We're going to have to move further over to the inside. So going to be 3 wide just about into this corner, and Worms takes it all the way around the outside. Excellent move from him. He's very confident on the mechanical grip he's got and the turning in that car. And we're side by side with Callum again, coming onto the penultimate straight. We run him out of road yet again. That one was a bit brutal, to be honest, but all fair. So we're now in the slipstream of Worms that we know from Malaysia has fairly poor straight line speed as a rule. Let's see if that's going to be the same. He runs slightly wide coming onto the final straight. We've got a lot of curves. He doesn't even bother defending this. I think he knows it's a slam dunk move already. And we're already past it. We didn't need to use any curves on the third lap to get past him there. We're slightly more conservative on the brakes. We actually hit the bollard on the inside there, which is an unusual thing to do. And we get oversteer through turn 2 there. Now through the kink of 3, we're going to have to defend into 4. It's a very wide track, so we've got to go all the way to the inside, which we do nicely. Worms brakes very late around the outside. We actually drift to the outside of the track, literally in that sense. And we're going to be side by side into the sweepers. Is he going to make it stick? No, he backs out of it. That's going to give him a good run though into the hairpin down here. We stick it in the middle of the track. Worms thinks about going up the inside, but makes nothing of it. We again slide out of that corner. We're really struggling for traction out of that hairpin. And now for the most difficult braking zone on this game, I find, because it's very easy to snatch the front left. Or even both of them, to be honest, if you get on the curb on the outside. But Worms is going to have DRS here. We're going to go to defend. We do. He sticks around the outside, but can't make a move this time. We get a little bit too much curb, which unsettles the car on the exit and pushes us slightly wide. Side by side once again into this very tricky, unsighted right-hander that's vital for a good run onto this straight. We actually do it relatively well considering how compromised our line was. We've still got a full bar of curves which we haven't used throughout this lap. We're just going to squeeze over to the inside, but there's nothing, no danger for that. And it looks like Callum's gone for a move on Worms. It's actually come off. He's forced Worms into going wide there, cutting on to lap 4. We're going to struggle at this hairpin again. We do, and that's allowed Callum to go round the outside of us, just out of sheer traction, to be honest. And we get a slam from behind from Worms, and that means we snatch our front brake. We try and retrieve the situation, but we really can't do anything, and we got auto slowed down. So unfortunately, the Worms didn't give that position back, to be honest. But that's the way racing goes. So we end up finishing 3rd in that race, and here are the championship standings. So as we can see, Worms is currently dominating the championship with 2 wins out of 2. With me in 2nd and Callum in 3rd. Thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.